When Tracy said she'd like a night in the garden, I thought, yeah, that sounds quite a nice idea. The weather's warming up a bit. Bottle of wine, a few snacks under a starry sky. It'd be a really nice romantic evening. I didn't realise she meant she wanted an 8-foot concrete night in the garden. Anyway, we've built it, so come along and see how we got on.
This is the start of making the night. We've got his shoulders up there, 2 bits. You look like one of those people who works on the aeroplanes. Your exits are here, here and here. Okay, we've got 2 bits of rebar, I think it's called, and we've bent one into shape, which is going to make the knight shoulders. And we've got the one at the back, which we're going to have to bend and bring forward. It's going to give it a bit of shape and definition. Hopefully that's going to work. Apologise now, we're down to one microphone. One's just decided to die. To give our knight shape and definition, we added pool noodles to the shoulders and arms. This also gave us something to drape the fabric on, which as it turns out was pretty heavy once wet. The noodles accounted for about 1/3 of the budget. They were €6.40, but you could have actually used bubble wrap or other packaging. The metal bars had been pushed about 2 foot into the ground, but as you can see the structure was still quite unstable.
Yeah, that's about right. It's coming on. Alright. How are you going to hold him up there then?
It's
well,
bigger than we thought, isn't it? By about 2 foot.
Doesn't look much like a knight at the moment, but
Is his head big enough?
it's coming on, isn't it?
I'm not sure his head's big enough.
Yeah, I think it's big enough. Let's see how we get on. I don't think it's a bit late to start concreting tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I think we'll have to put some bigger stakes in for his, at the sides, otherwise that'll be on the floor by the morning.
Okay. Someone would come round now and say, oh, I see you've got a knight in your garden.
He's what, about 7 foot tall?
Yeah, we've put some wooden posts in to support him a bit, because we're using these wires that we bought here. These wires are like the stuff you use for strengthening concrete floors and things, I think. He's got a bubble wrap head.
Yeah, it's just to give a bit of shape, isn't it, for when we drape the fabric. But
And the sun's
wondering whether that head might just go for a Burton tomorrow when we do that.
Don't know.
We'll see.
The sun's going down, so I think we had better call it a day and try and finish off tomorrow. There we are. Sun's going down. It's been a beautiful day, and we have the beginnings of a night in the garden. You know what it looks like? A Punch and Judy booth.
I told you he wanted a little, what do you call those medieval tents? He wants one of those in the garden. I'd love to make him one of those.
Oh, he's in. He's in.
Oh, I told you he wanted one. I'm thinking of making him one now.
Well, it could be a little bob house, couldn't it? Even when it's finished.
Well, yeah, if we leave it open, it could be. We made a mock-up with dry sheets to see how many we would use, and with a pocket full of pegs we were able to drape the fabric in what we hoped would be the final design.
Oh, that's looking quite cool. Yeah. That looks quite good actually. Yeah, quite spooky.
Now what I was going to do...
Well, you got to have the sword.
I was going to have that.
Oh yeah.
If that came... I'll tell you what, it feels brilliant like a tent. You know, I love tents. I've got a thing about tents. I think we probably all have really from my childhood, haven't we? I thought if that went a bit like that.
Oh my God.
That the shoulders could take some of the weight.
Come back and have a look.
So it looks like a shoulder.
Oh, it's falling off.
Yeah, don't worry, it won't because it'll be pegged. So let me peg it. And of course every bit of definition you get, like off his shoulder and that.
It's looking really good.
At this point we had to add some extra noodles to give definition to his arms. Now for the history bit. The Victorian Industrial Revolution helped give us garden statuary as we know it today. Cast iron benches, fountains and urns were all made more affordable. Each era has drawn on earlier periods for inspiration, from Greek and Egyptian gods to mythical figures and even animals of legend and myth. Although genuine garden antiques are usually expensive, hard to find and often damaged, do not let this put you off. They bring an almost mystical or classical feel to the garden. Antique stone roaring lion or an Italian marble fountain may be beyond the reach of most of us, but with a little imagination, some Victorian inventiveness and a pocket full of pegs, this can help you create your own fantasy garden. Just to be sure, I still want the roaring lion to put next to my knight, of course, who guards my garden and all who reside in it. Okay.
We stir, and we stir, and we keep on stirring. If any of you have watched Taboo, you know what I'm talking about.
Well, let's hope this doesn't blow up.
I think that it's got to be quite liquidy to do the job, hasn't it?
Yeah, fluid.
Okay, so you just want to get your sheets and
Or
dunk
fabric.
fabric, and dump them in the liquidy,
We were so
concretey
caught up with getting the sheets
slurry
out
mix.
of the bucket and onto the frame, we forgot to film.
and let it
The
all
sheets were
soak up
really
nicely.
heavy once covered in concrete, and although we did squeeze a little bit of the mixture out, we were able to go round afterwards and pour some more liquid over the fabric.
A bit of flick over, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm going to. In a minute.
It's going to be very heavy when it comes out of there.
Yeah, and I won't be doing it because I've got a bad back, so we'll have to swap.
Okey-doke. Do you think his head thing needs to come up a little bit more?
But that's going to be the last thing I'm going to do.
He's huge.
He's bigger than I thought he would be.
If you do this job, do be aware you'll probably be advisable to have some overalls. As you can see, Tracy's probably going to set quite soon.
No.
Well, there he is. A few days to dry. Look at that. It's fantastic, isn't it?
A few days.
I just hope we don't get any gales. But that is really cool. Right.
It's going stiff already.
I think it's time to get some dinner. It's been quite tiring, hasn't it, to say the least? It's a lot of hard work if you do have a go at this in your garden. But look at the result, eh? Fabulous.
The thing is, how much would it cost to buy a statue that size for your garden? That's what you really think.
Yeah, that's just a few old sheets. That's probably cost, what, 20 quid to make? Not even that.
We haven't even used half a bag of cement, have we?
No, not even half a bag of
Couple
cement.
shovels of sand, that's nothing. So we will price it out, but it's not
Yeah.
much.
Just adds something a bit different to the garden, doesn't it? It's freaking out the sparrow squadron, but they'll have to get used to it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, come on, let's go and get some dinner. Don't ask.
We made a glove with 2 old pieces of fabric and just filled it with bubble wrap, then sewed the end. This made a light, easy hand that we could then add concrete to. I think it needs to be, no, it needs more water in it. Definitely.
Do you want me to get some?
Yeah.
Okay, hang on. So here he is, the finished article. I hope you like him. He's great, isn't he? He cost us about less than 20 euros to make, believe it or not. Some old sheets, bit of wet concrete, and some what they pool noodles, a bit of bubble wrap. Tracy has nicked an old sword of mine here to put here, look.
Yeah, but it's got a modern hilt on it, so...
It's got a modern hilt, but that's an old blade, but she's had that. But it looks the part, doesn't it? We're really happy with it. Hope you liked our video. We'll give you a full breakdown of the cost in the description below. If you click the little more thing under the video, it's all in there. So I hope you enjoyed our video. Please like and subscribe if you did, and come back for more crackpot ideas in the garden. And we'll see you again very soon. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye.